walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! TW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! TW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! TW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! TW! Hey! Whoa!
Guys, so welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. There's no cat cam right now because Wi-Fi's still down, but I did realize what was wrong, or at least I think what's wrong, because I woke up this morning and my router was not working anymore either, and I think the router's just broken. It still has power, it still has like a blinking red light, but it doesn't work as far as I can tell. So my desktop is currently hardlined into the modem, and I think I just need a new router so I can get Wi-Fi up again. So no cat cam until I do that, but I'll do that relatively soon, hopefully. Anyway, let's. So we are on. Not the final mission, I'm assuming, but probably the second to final mission. Yeah, we came to this building last time. This corporate skyscraper. We got to rescue our pseudo foster dad. He's getting his brain rewired by his evil mom, and I thought we were gonna finish that mission and then go do the final mission tonight. But no, we fought through the whole building and got to the basement, and the basement is its own level, our own mission. So here we are. Yeah, Lab 12. Yeah, we did this a little bit last time, but I reloaded, so we just start from the same thing, from the actual start of the level. Security captain studies his fingernail cuticles with quiet intensity. Looks ready to drone out a standard challenge, but stops when he sees your maintenance uniform. He raises his weapon. Okay, hold on. You should know that maintenance is not allowed to be in here without an Omega level escort. You have 2 seconds to produce an Omega level ID before I open fire. Well, you asked for it. Yeah, stealth is over. We stealthed almost all the way here, but now we're going in hot. There's no stealth past this point. Anyway, as long as these guys don't shoot me before I get a round off, they're all just gonna run away. Okay, great, fantastic. Duncan, you're up. I'm gonna go. Oh, that's bad cover. All right. I guess I gotta run up all the way to here. That's better cover. Okay. Duncan. Yep, you are getting hasted twice. And Gobbet, you're gonna run. I guess run over here, because I assume that's also bad cover. Alright, go run over there. Alright, Duncan. Oh, fuck, I forgot you had this stair hog that you picked up. Is that thing actually... Oh, it is better. Oh, it's significantly better than your Colt M23, quote unquote. I was just gonna call it an M16, but Colt M20. I guess it's the future M16. It's an M23, sure. You don't actually have good shots at any of these guys though. Can you just this is gonna get you hurt. Okay, you know what? Let's before we go in there, can we? Really? You can't only throw... I guess she's throwing it rather than shooting it. What if we throw... Oh, detonate all does. Okay. Yeah, what if we, is that... Yeah, you're in range of that, right? Also in range of those guys. I think they're both in range. Oh, you missed. That's totally fine. Detonate, please. Or can we actually... Oh, this doesn't cost... Oh yeah, it doesn't cost an action to detonate them. What's the point of having it detonate all? I don't understand. So we can just do this. And then you can... Actually, I guess you should go behind cover as well. Rather than reload. You can reload next turn. Alright, Duncan. So if you run up here, then you can full out of the... You're still only at 65%? Is that not flanking? He doesn't have cover. Alright, that seems like bullshit. Okay. I guess this is fine. I'm not really worried about Duncan getting hurt. You didn't fucking kill him? Okay, that's maybe more of an issue. Yeah. Ooh! Ow! Oh no, don't hit, don't hit. Ooh! That sucks. Okay, that is actually kind of bad. But... Oh, Jesus. I should have done that first, but I just assumed we would fucking kill him. Alright, that guy's out of actions. That's great. So we can just go over here. Oh, I guess he had an 80%. What? Why? I'm so confused. Oh, I didn't heal Duncan. Whoops. Forgot about that. Well, he's only going to heal for 9, because that's the most recent attack. That's the problem. So I was really mad that that second one hit him. If I could have healed that 25, that would have been great. Alright, I need you to run up here. I need you to kill this guy, please. Good. Killing this guy would also be great. Good. Alright, so Duncan healed for 9. He's still gonna have low HP though. So we need to go... What's his HP? 37 out of 80. Yeah, we should heal him. Okay. Do we have anything more than it? Okay, we have some 3s. Should probably just use one of the 3s because they're never gonna get used on anything else. Yeah, activate. There we go. Do this so rarely, and I didn't even know how to do it. Okay. Let's go. Pick up the key card. Great. I wish we'd swap out of our maintenance uniforms now. It's not like they do any good. I see. Okay. There's the console. Are we gonna have to... So I'm guessing Isabel's gonna have to jack in, and then we're gonna have to defend her while she does her matrix work. There's something over there to pick up first, though. God damn it. Lab 12 smells of shiny new computer equipment, and the entire room hums with quiet efficiency. Monitors ping occasionally, broadcasting quiet alerts. The whole environment breathes high-tech serenity. The centerpiece of the scene is a cockpit-like capsule containing the unconscious form of Raymond Black, reclining peacefully on what looks to be some form of surgical couch. Wires run from myriad assist devices back to the back of his head. Isabel takes in the scene. Impressive setup. Josephine Sang must have spent a fortune on this. Duncan's eyes are fixed on Raymond's unmoving body. His voice lowers to a whisper. Holy shit, Raymond. Let's get him out of there. All at once, alarm klaxons begin to blare. The door that you entered through slides shut, and you can hear the latching mechanisms engage. It's locked tight. We got a lot of explosives. I feel like we could try to blow it open. Pounding sound of heavy footsteps resonates from the other side. Bodies approaching and moving at a rapid clip. But it doesn't sound like we're going to have to. Whatever we're going to do, we better do it fast. We're about to have company. Well, first I'm gonna go pick this thing up. Yep, that's good. That replaces the one we used. Then we're gonna go interact with this. Alright, just a second. Scrolling through the reams of information on display, you eventually find step-by-step instructions for disconnecting a subject from the machine while it's in a state of operation. The instructions do not look promising. This is hopeless. We can't shut this thing down. According to the normal spec, we don't have the time or the clearance or the personnel. Maybe if we had a weak echelon security clearance and an army of lab techs, but we don't. We're gonna have to improvise. We're talking about improvising with his brain. She looks you in the eye. Her voice is deadly serious. We don't have a choice. We come up with something else, or we leave him here. Search for a way to perform an emergency disconnect. Eventually, you turn up an alternative method, labeled deeply unsafe, for removing a subject from the machine mid-procedure. In order to perform an emergency disconnect, you're going to have to reprogram his memory manually using engrams stored in the assist machine's memory. Of course we are! Sure. Doing this through the terminal would take hours. You'll need a Decker to guide the process in real time. Yes, that's what I assumed. If you fail to restore Raymond's memories properly, he will suffer catastrophic neurological damage. In the best case scenario, he will be left a vegetable. In the worst case, he will die. Great. Enable the terminal's jackpoint and initiate an emergency overload. Override, sorry. Not an overload, that'd be bad. Here goes nothing. Oh, we are in combat again. Alright. 10 turns remaining. Okay, wow. So we like initiate it and then we have to go in and okay, that's kind of I guess that's I don't know if that really makes sense, but it's an interesting conceit, I guess. Oops. Nope. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do either. Alright, we need our 3.0s. Or I guess she only has Medic 2.0. Then I think we want this. Oh, we don't have any more ESPs. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, she doesn't have Blaster. Interesting. Okay, yes, please load those up. We do have the ESPs. I think they just got cleared. And she's got another slot now. So do we want Blaster? Do we want another Medic? Do we? I don't think we need Suppression because I don't think we have to care about Trace right now. I think we're. I think that's the coop has. The bird has flown the coop. On tracing. Erosion, I don't think we need. I think that's not useful here. The 1.0 is too bad. This doesn't seem like it's all that useful. So maybe we just do Medic. I mean, assuming their cooldowns don't overlap, just like killer cooldowns don't. Okay. So where is Duncan gonna sit? These are all like real shit. Okay, Duncan's probably gonna go up there. Gobbet, where do you want to go? Do you want to go there? We don't want to go anywhere right now because we want to just move one. Oh, these are all... No, these are empty shields. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. These are empty shields, which we expected. Yeah, why is this an empty shield? I guess it goes... I guess this is just like glass under it. Alright, for right now, I'm going to go here. The haste Duncan. I want Gobbet to haste Duncan as well. And you... I don't know where you're gonna go though. I guess you go right here for right now, and we'll move you next turn to like over here. I don't know if they're gonna come in immediately, but if they are... Oh, they are! Nice. Almost killed him. That was pretty good. Alright. Good. Wonderful. That's gonna be a good grenade. Oh, shaman. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Fucking Matrix shit. Okay. I don't know how this section works when you're in turns, because we're not in turns here. So, but it doesn't seem like we run out of time. It seems like maybe it's based on moves. I don't really know. What? Oh shit. I didn't realize, I thought I could walk through here. I didn't see that there's this fence. Okay. So we might have to reload, but we'll try for right now. Jesus. Not when we miss. Okay. What? Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Good. Oh, that's great. We killed one. Do you have grenades? I guess you have this, which is pretty good. Wait, what? Oh, I guess you missed. 20? 20's good. Just throw them all. Seems good. Oh, you still have, like, a lot more, stuff. Alright. Full auto this guy. Alright. Great. That's a lot of damage. You missed. Nice. Okay. Oh, we just need to get up to there? Theoretically? Alright. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Not a fan of that. Five, 4, 7, 3. Console's display blossoms to life. Hi, Exponent. At your approach. Saying Mechanical Services, Special Projects Divisions, Control Hub. A README. Open host Engram stream. Let's open the README. Scanning the files, you find a list of procedures that governs the safe removal of subjects from the machine. According to the file, all 4 memory engrams need to be locked into the control hub in chronological order. Then and only then can a subject be ejected without suffering permanent neurological damage. Okay. I guess we open the file. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So I had to go through each of these and go... I had to actually go identify the order? Oh, God. Okay. This is not great. That's not great. Also worried about this thing is over here. Okay, we gotta get somewhere where we can... Oh boy. Hi, guys. This is gonna be rough. Wait, where's its health bar? Okay, I guess it must be almost dead. Yeah, it is. Please don't see me. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. I feel like we need fucking multiple deckers to do this. This thing's gonna spot me. Yeah. Ouch, that hurts. Okay. So here's the thing is, they're all dead. Which is really not what I imagined was gonna happen. Oh yeah. Forgot I was gonna move you to where you're not in bad cover. Duncan, reload. And cover the doorway. You cannot cover the doorway, because you don't know how to Overwatch. Oh, there's more guys. Good job. He just died! Good! Amazing! That right there is why you're the best, Duncan. Okay. So, we do need to kill this, I guess. Fucking 8 turns. I don't know if this is possible. We have to get into each of these and do this? Okay. That, I'm also worried about this now. I was thinking that Trace wouldn't be an issue, but it's totally going to be an issue. Three, 4, 6, 4. Okay. Flood of engram streaks by. You hack into the flow, capturing a small clump of tight, distinct memories, tiny and round. One of them glows, set apart from the others by its intensity. The verdant aroma of a still pond on a late summer day. Its reflective surface is disturbed by a single tear. Tear? As the ripples glide from its impact point, a young boy's face is reflected in the water, grief fracturing its innocence. He traces the character of her father in the water with his finger. Okay. Hey, buddy. Gonna try this. Good. If that didn't pay off, that would have been bad. Oh, that's bad. Missing the 90% shots when you're on a time crunch. really sucks. Okay, guys. Hey, what's up, buddies? You're somehow... I was like, you're somehow not dead. No, he's totally dead. Let's aim Duncan before we attack this next guy. Okay, that guy is not quite dead. Okay, we just had to hit him once. There we go. Oh, there's more guys. Oh, your Overwatch, like, sucks, apparently. It just never gets to go off. Oh no, 1 damage. Okay. This is gonna be so incredibly tight. Also, I don't know where these things are going. Okay, I think this one is going this way. Oh no, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, hopefully those are all just the... If those are just these things moving around, then that's fine. I do need to heal myself again. Okay. Oh, I don't think I heal automatically, which really sucks. I get really annoyed by that. Okay, good. I'm gonna save. Okay. This guy's coming around here, though. That's what it looks like. Cascade of engrams. Tumbles at streams past. You hack into the current, capturing thick non-stick memories, firm and full. One of them seems to move from within, attracting your attention. The youth center's gymnasium is thick with the scent of adolescent perspiration, marked by a steady diet of cheap soy protein. His authority as youth director is challenged, and although the boy couldn't be more than 12, they stand eye to eye. The boy looks at his graying hair and sneers. "You better know Kung Fu, mister," the pudgy boy says. "You know a lot of things," he replies. "Are you smart enough to learn them?" Is that meeting Duncan? I think that might be meeting Duncan. That's neat. Fuck. It was going. I should have gone around the other way. Also, I wasted an action because I was still trying to click. Which really sucks. Fuck. That's really bad, actually. Please just die. Alright, you didn't die. I do such puny damage. Oh, 1 damage. I thought I knocked him out of cover. I guess I didn't. You want to try and knock this guy out of cover? There we go. Oh, I guess you still didn't. Oh, I didn't realize that you only had the... Oh right, you only had 3 actions. Oops. So annoyingly... I'm really annoyed that her Overwatch doesn't seem to work. So you missed! Oh, there's that fucker! I totally forgot that guy was over there. Shit. Ooh, ooh. Oh god, don't. Okay. Oh no! Fuck! That really sucks. That really sucks. Oh no, I think I'm gonna have to reload because of that. That really sucks. I hate this stealth, the hacking stealth system where it's not in turns. I hate it so much. Complained about it the entire game. Yeah, just shoot the 99% guy, I guess. Need to re-up our haste. Nice. Guy is not dead. You're not 25%. Can try and stun you. Alright, let's try and stun him. I've never had that attack hit. It's like 85% chance to hit, and it just misses every fucking time. Oh my god. This shit. Fuck this shit. God. I hate this dumb fucking system. It was fine in Dragonfall. I say it every time. It was fine in Dragonfall. And they were like, well, we can do better. And they made it worse. Much worse. Okay, so we just need to get up here. This guy's coming around this way. So we did last time, we just follow this guy up. Five, 4, 7, 3. Oh, shoot. Yeah, because we should be able to get out of here with 7 rounds. And we were down to 5 without even having gotten out of here yet, which sucked a lot. I guess we can follow it back out. Fuck you, I thought I... What the... Oh, because it turns here. Oh, that's really frustrating, but... Also, the order of these things seems to... Oh my god, you really... Why is this only a 70... I don't know why it's a 75% chance, okay. Okay, it's fine. Didn't actually affect anything, more or less. As long as our trace doesn't get up. That would be bad, but... I don't know what our trace is actually at. Okay, so there's a guy right here still, which I need to remember. We're gonna need to reload. What? Oh, okay. Saw the aim accuracy and I was like, did I use the wrong thing? No, I did not. That's annoying, but... Somehow you're not dead, but oh, you have the one little sliver of health left. Alright. Please crit one of these. No crits. And you missed the 86% chance. Wow, that really... I mean, it doesn't really have that much of an impact, I guess, other than just it takes more actions. Woo, okay, that might be bad. Oh no, that was actually fine. Oh wait, that was damage to her, like in meat space. That's why I was like, why do I not see that? And this is where the blaster would be nice. Somewhat. Whoops. You fucking missed the 95% shot! Oh god, if she gets knocked out of here, well, we're just gonna have to... She did. Okay. And she's kicked out, right? Yeah, we just have to reload. There's no fucking way that can happen. We're not gonna have the time. God. Yeah. I just feel like they didn't balance the... It just feels like nobody really played a lot of the cyberspace parts of this game. Okay. Go. Okay. Hi guys. Welcome back. Six turns. Okay. Nice. Nice. Is he serious? Oh no, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, this stuff is like not stored in order. It's such a bizarre thing. Oh no, I didn't kill it. Whoops. Alright. Okay. So there's that one up there. Yeah, I can see why these things have such poor accuracy now. I don't, like, I've hardly ever gotten hit by them. I'm not sure where these other guys are going, so... Okay. I need to be able to see. There we go. Sure, why not miss this important hit? My turns. Alright, am I missing anyone? Is it just this guy? It's just that guy. Wow. Well, that went somewhere. No idea where. Hilariously. Hey, Bill. Jesus, missed again. Missing these. No, I can't keep missing 84%. When there are no shadows left, where will you run? Also, I didn't move, so this guy saw me. Oh god, this is so bad. I just got, like, tilted. So now I have to kill this. Wait, do I? Maybe I didn't have to kill it. I thought I did. I thought it saw me. This is gonna, okay, I go this way. Should be fine. Okay. Okay. As long as the next one doesn't take too long. tide of engrams rolls past. You hack into the flow, capturing a shard with distinct memories, crystalline and latticed. One of them shimmers whitely, standing apart by its radiance. The scream wakes him like an old friend, as it does every night. He pulls the sheets away from his damp body and stumbles to the bathroom. His heart pounding, rinses his face and the back of his neck with cool water. He looks up from the basin into the mirror and finds an old man staring back at him. A terrified old man. Okay. When there are no shadows left, where will you run? I don't know. That's why we gotta fight against the day. Nope. God. Okay. Okay, we did it. Alright, we just have to get through here and get back. Oh, there are 4 of them, including that guy, which is not great. Okay, I think maybe we go get into cover in this instance. Okay, that also helps because that guy can't actually see us here. That's really... Missed. Missed. Great. Wonderful. This guy's moving up. Okay, the bad news is we don't have good hits on any of these guys. Do we come over here maybe? A lot of guys to get through. Oh, that's interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Please come further over here. Ouch. Not like that though. There's no one here. Okay. I don't know. I think he already has an aim boost, but... I can't do Overwatch, so... Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Not too surprised by that. I just hope this doesn't see me. Get out of the fucking way. Okay, we're just gonna... Okay, she didn't actually run in right into the fucking range of that, which would be dumb. It's kind of what it looks like is about to happen. Okay, great. 1978. The hell? Okay. Current of engrams twists and churns as it flows past. You hack into the current, capturing a cluster of distinct memories, lumpy and fat. One of them hums loudly, calling your attention. Anticipation. The hall is long and ends at his door. He traverses the distance slowly, knowing that he's being observed by his new underlings. And there it is, newly installed, shining like a mirror on a door made from real wood, the brass nameplate. Edward Sang, Vice President of Special Projects. Pride swells within him. Okay, let's save again. Okay, yeah, we made it. 4 turns left. But if we had had a lot more like that first one, I mean, that's why I had to reload, because I just, like, wasn't possible to keep doing that. Okay, open. Wait, what? Where's slot 1? It better not have bugged by me clicking it before when I didn't have any fucking options. Okay. Okay, it reset. Jesus. Holy shit. You dumbass. What a bad scripting there. I mean, at least they order, they make it incredibly obvious. There we go. Post reintegration process initiated. Also, everybody's gone. It's fine. The clean room echoes with your footsteps as you approach the capsule containing the assist surgical couch. Through the window, you can see that the last 8 years have not been kind to Raymond Black. The trauma of the last few days is readily apparent. The pasty pallor of his skin and the white growth of stubble on his chin make him appear far older than 65. He lies unconscious. Wait, so he's only 65? That means, Josephine should only be like, you know, like maybe 90? But they said she was like well over 100. I mean, I guess she could have had a kid much later. I just seems unnecessary to make her super old versus like 90 in a future where, you know, people live a long time. He lies unconscious, his chest barely moving, his eyes sunken and his jaw slack. Carefully applied gauze dressing on his balding head. Carefully applied gauze dressing on his balding head surrounds a gleaming metal port, a data jack. A thin bundle of wires runs from the jack to the device mounted to the capsule wall. Oh my god. Although his voice is small, it echoes loudly through the clean room. Raymond, can you hear me? It's Cade. The old man's breathing changes and you see movement under his eyelids. He slowly becomes conscious. Cade? Raymond opens his eyes, blinks a few times at you. We have to go. I left Prosperity in the walled city. He must be disoriented from the assist programming. Looks like we got to him just in time. No time to catch up right now. We've got to move. We gotta go. I'm gonna get you out of there. No shooting a bunch of guys on our way out. Maybe there will be, huh? Disconnecting Raymond from the assist device proves to be straightforward, as does getting him out of the capsule and onto the cleanroom floor. It feels as if he barely weighs anything at all. Although his breathing is a bit erratic, Raymond seems steady enough on his feet. Lead on, Cade. I'll be right behind you. Alright. Do we... Okay. No, we don't have a Raymond must survive objective. Oh, well. Guards are talking amongst themselves excitedly as you arrive. Then they're instantly alert, exchanging nervous glances. The other speaks up, addressing them all with all the confidence he can muster. We're the last line of defense, and we are going to hold them here. Do you understand? Do you know how many of your guys I just murdered? The guards are clearly frightened, but appear ready to follow his orders. You can see his confidence rising at their reactions. Stop where you are, runner. Drop your weapons or we'll open fire. We just took down your whole security network and cut our way through your best squad. You sure this is how you want to play this? The guard looks at his coworkers and nods to you. No, this is definitely not how we play this. Let's just pretend that we never saw each other, okay? Takes his finger off the trigger and begins lowering his weapon. Good. Smart play. We never saw each other. Oh, the guards lower their weapons. Thanks, guys. Also, Josephine wouldn't want you killing her son. Is there an achievement for that? Doesn't seem like that would be, Oh, because the game's... There we go. Alarms blare as you hustle Raymond from the special projects section of Prosperity Tower, but you encounter no resistance. Raymond unsteadily gropes his way through the corridors of the corporate headquarters, holding onto your elbow for support. Occasionally, the old man fingers the gauze dressing on his head with his free hand. Wincing when he touches a tender patch. Tense minutes pass between the time you exit the building and enter the MTR station. The team remains on high alert, scanning the streets and buildings for signs of saying security forces, until, like a stream of cockroaches, you scuttle underground into the cool safety of the mass transit tunnels. These tunnels are incredibly safe. I really wouldn't expect the subway to be as safe as they are. You pay the fare, grab Raymond, and make your way to the subway platform. The sound of the old man's ragged breathing loudly rushing past your ear. Seconds tip slowly by while you wait for the subway train to arrive. Okay, I guess we're not on the train yet, so... Oh, kitties are being cute, but no camera. I'll get it working soon. The team hustles Raymond onto a subway car, quietly taking up defensive positions and scoping the platform for signs of pursuit. The old man is unsteady on his feet, but he insists on standing under his own power. He grabs the railing and holds on with white knuckles as the train lurches forward. A group of tourists sits nearby, conspicuously avoiding eye contact with any of you. Oh, everyone's here now! I guess Ractor and Gaichu were, they were like waiting at the train station to cover us in case we came in hot. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick before we continue. Your crew looks over the old man with the bandage on the back of his head, exchanging meaningful expressions. Raymond squints at the odd group surrounding him, but his nod indicates that he understands he's among friends. Wu drags his goggles off his head, bending his knees to get a better look at his foster father. A tangled knot of relief, compassion, resentment, hurt churns across the younger man's face as he wrestles with his confused emotions. Fear for his father's health overcomes them. Raymond, you alright, little man? Oh god, now he looks way more fucked up than he did before. Why do you have his other portrait in the past scene? Yeah, the portrait in the other scene was the one from before. It looks like did they just like screw up with deciding which portrait to use in that scene? I fought against the reprogramming. The old man's voice is little more than a soft croak. His eyes are sunken and surrounded by dark circles. His mother's medical technology must be amazing. It's hard to believe he's walking under his own power so soon after the surgery. Yeah, well, Grandma's an amazing woman. Her high-tech brain surgery, her ownership of the cops, her execution of my partner and those runners, whose face hardened and stands up straight, glaring down at the older man. Oh, and the way she had the plastic-faced man snatch her own son. Amazing woman. She's a real piece of work, no doubt about it. Yeah, tell me about it. Apparently, her son is too. Pain and bitterness drip from Rue's deep, raspy voice. This man, whoever he is, has a lot of explaining to do. Are you ready to start telling us the truth, Edward? The old man tilts his head up to the orc towering above him, and although exhausted, his jaw sets firm. Yes, Duncan. I'm ready to tell you everything. I had planned to explain it all when you arrived in Hong Kong. Well, we're here now, Ray. You are here, and I'm grateful for all you have done for me. All that you needed to do. It's more than just exhaustion. The words are challenging for him to speak. The old man leans back on the wall of the subway car and gathers his thoughts. Seems to swoon for a moment, but then inhales deeply, swallows hard, pulls himself erect. My name is Edward Sang. I'm the only son of Josephine Sang, CEO of Sang Mechanical Services, heir to the company. Before I left Hong Kong, I was the vice president of special projects, the up-and-coming star of the company. If you were the golden boy, why did you leave Hong Kong? Raymond frowns. The taste of the words are bitter in his mouth. My division was shut down, disbanded. One of my projects failed. Prosperity. Something you've never seen before washes over the tired old man's face. Shame. You've heard of it. Prosperity. I see. I mean, you were talking about it. Also, it's really confusing that it's the same name as the building and doesn't make sense. And why wouldn't someone just say, oh, do you mean the tower? Raymond takes a breath and the labored croak of his voice drops to a monotone. I was part of a project my mother envisioned to rebuild Kowloon Walled City, a walking neighborhood for underprivileged citizens, fully integrated with job training programs, co-op childcare, drug counseling centers. Yeah, that's what poor people need. I mean, they'd be helpful, but they don't need fucking job training. Because you're not giving them jobs that are good and paying them. Because you're a rich asshole. It was a new approach to low-income housing in the East. A springboard to prosperity for hundreds of thousands. Yeah, that doesn't sound like the place I grew up in. Raymond is 20 years away. Doesn't seem to hear. Mother personally oversaw every aspect of the project to ensure that every detail was executed properly. Chose each project manager herself, chaired regular status meetings with architects, builders, visited the work site for surprise inspections. She was driven to make her renewed, revitalized walled city a success. I don't like the idea that she was actually had good intentions and wasn't full of shit, to be honest. I hope that's inaccurate. Yeah, well, she didn't do too well with that whole prosperity thing, did she? Not true. Mother's planning was excellent, but the walled city wasn't the prosperity project. Raymond covers his eyes with a liver-spotted hand, the dread radiating from him like a stink of decayed meat. Prosperity. Something I built. At the center of the walled city. A moment later, an invisible grip takes hold of your chest, constricts it, squeezing the air from your lungs. Your vision grays from the edges, and the world surges backward, leaving you suspended in the distance, on the periphery of reality. Something is hurtling towards you, approaching from the fringe of your mind like a bullet train. It screams ahead, closer and closer, until it is upon you, overwhelming you with its presence. And then, nothing. Silence. Until a scream pierces your consciousness, pulls you screaming to its source. You're back in the walled city. The city of darkness. Woo! There it is. Are we going to get more teeth? Oh, hi! Oh, Reapers. Your mind wrenches, inverts, and then violently jerks back into your skull. Your stomach cramps hard, and the taste of bile burns your throat. A thin trickle of cold sweat slides down the small of your back, and your eyes refuse to focus. Your crew fares no better. Gobbet pulls herself from the floor, madness and folly squeaking worriedly in the folds of her clothing. Isabel grips a railing, her back to the group, retching silently. Ractor leans against Koshai, his ashen face staring at the ceiling. He blinks rapidly, processing. Gaichu stands perfectly still in the center of the car, hands at his side, his face impassive. Wu breathes deeply, his hands on his knees. That wasn't a dream. He shakes his head like a lion's mane and spits on the floor. That was something else. Gobbet's breathing is shallow. She's covered in a thin sheen of sweat. It was a vision. Yeah, we know. Have we not told you all about the Yama Kings? Is that my fault? Did I not tell you guys? I saw some sort of machine inside the walled city. Isabel turns, squinting in concentration. Her lips are white. It was churning something. It felt wrong. Impossible. I think it was ripping. I don't know. Reality. York girl shudders. It was ripping a hole in reality. Something is here, my friends. Something has arrived. I believe we have just fallen in over our heads. Wu straightens up, drawing the back of a wrist across his mouth. What the hell was that, Raymond? No answer. Wu spins to find Raymond cowering, his head in his hands, shuddering and weeping. She's here. Oh crap! Who's here? The Queen with 1,000 teeth. Dun dun dun! Okay, that's a name. Raven rocks in place, hugging himself, staring past you at someone only he can see. I left prosperity in there. I left prosperity in there. I left prosperity in there. Uh-oh. Looks like Raymond's gone bye-bye. Shh, Gobbet! Isabel whispers her admonishment. Edward, can you hear me? The old man's brow furrows at the name. Prefer Raymond. Raymond blinks his eyes open. His voice is weak, hesitant, disconnected somehow. Are we in the subway? The right corner of his mouth twitches noticeably. Why is he stuttering? He's not. I used to stutter, and this doesn't sound like a stutter to me. Something else is going on. Could be the visions, could be the aborted brain surgery, or some combination of the two. Something bad is happening. began a long time ago, and I'm responsible. His eyes open wide. The Queen. Prosperity. What is prosperity, Raymond? Why is all this happening? Raymond turns his head towards you, trying to focus. This is all because of me and my mother. Something we did a long time ago. He puts a hand out and steadies himself onto his arm. My fault. Prosperity. All those people. Those poor, poor people. That prosperity project. Shame eclipses the old man's face. You know about prosperity. Yeah, sort of. Wu's tone gets a little sharper. We already covered this, Raymond. We know it's at the center of the walled city, and that Edward Sang built it. Why don't you start at the beginning, Raymond? Tell us what this is all about. The beginning, sometime in the 20s, my mother was awarded the searches for the word, the contract. The contract to rebuild the housing development, the walled city. Well, from the results, I'd say your mom kind of blew it. Prosperity failed. Frustration appears in the old man's tired eyes. I told you, the walled city wasn't the prosperity project. Prosperity was the fortune engine I built at the center of the walled city. Oh, he built a fucking probability engine. And surprise, surprise, didn't go well. My special project. Fortune engine? What are you talking about? Wu sneers. You can't create fortune, Raymond. Duncan, we literally had one of the first missions of this game was to go fuck up the feng shui of a corporation. I'm pretty sure you could. You kinda can, Gunshow. Some practitioners of feng shui believe they can do it. Ever heard of the Bagua of the 8 aspirations? Wu looks at Gobbet flatly. No, Gobbet, I must have skipped school that day. Keep going, Gobbet. I want to hear this. Gobbet wrinkles her nose at Wu. It's Neo Feng Shui. The master of the craft can map the flow of qi and how it corresponds to different aspects in someone's life. Fame, relationships, creativity, inner knowledge, health, and fortune. That's 6. I thought you said there were 8 aspects. Little Orc shrugs. I don't remember the other 2, but one of them was definitely fortune. She looks sidelong at Raymond. So what does your fortune engine do? The fortune engine was designed to improve the balance of qi in a negative qi environment. A negative qi environment. Somewhere shitty, like a slum. Raymond corrects her. Like a low-income housing project. It's not a slum, it's a low-income housing project. I believe that with the fortune engine, the rebuilt walled city might never become a slum. He drifts off for a moment, remembering. Then he squeezes his eyes shut and lowers his head. But the machine malfunctioned. I don't like this. I don't like the idea that none of this was intentional. That it's just like, oh, we wanted to help poor people, but we fucked up, and then we just didn't want to acknowledge it. That's seems. I mean, I guess it's. How do you know how to create magic machines, Ray? I thought you were an industrial engineer. I am. I also have several advanced degrees, doctorates in physics, Taoist alchemy. The old man shrugged shakily. My mother pushed me hard to reach my potential. Who stares at him blankly. A doctorate in magic. Great. Something else we didn't know about you. You guys can work through your family secrets later? Isabel leans in and speaks gently to Raymond. How did the machine malfunction? The mechanism I created to circulate negative chi in the walled city. He brings a liver-spotted hand to his mouth. It got stuck. Yeah, it just broke. Stuck on what? Raymond rises slowly, pulling himself from his crumpled heap. His tone turns instructive. The old Raymond, but this time his explanation is halting and weary. Think of the fortune engine as a sort of propeller blade moving through astral space, circulating chi, keeping it, he hunts for the word, fresh. When chi flows, when the rhythm is right, the results are positive, fortuitous. When I brought my design for the fortune engine to my mother, she embraced it. He exhales. She more than embraced it. She bankrolled it. Put an entire division of saying mechanical under me to develop it. Sounds like a big bet. Raymond nods rapidly. The biggest of her career. Mother said if the machine could bring fortune to the less fortune, it would prove my theory. And it could help if it could help the poor. Imagine what a fortune engine could do for Josephine Sang. Whose jaw clenches. But that's not what happened, was it? Something went wrong. People in the walled city didn't benefit from your fortune engine, did they, Raymond? The old man bows his head. Doesn't answer. Raymond, why didn't your fortune engine work? It got stuck. He doesn't raise his head. The mechanism I created to circulate negative chi in the walled city got stuck. You can see Wu's patience blowing away like autumn leaves in a high wind. He rubs his head viciously. Viscously? In frustration. Stuck on what, Raymond? The old man gets a confused look on his face. His lips move soundlessly for several moments. Wu leans in close, drops to a whisper, seethes in his foster father's face. Stuck on what? Raymond winces at Wu's tone and stumbles back a step, but it does the job and the old man focuses. Something in astral space. I wasn't sure what. Oh, that sounds bad. The machine started pooling negative chi. The old man's breathing begins to accelerate, and the walled city started to fill with it. Fortune turned bad. Been in places where the feng shui was really bad. That's not what I felt when I was in the walled city. No, chi needs to flow. Eventually, the enormous pool of negative chi became toxic. Fortunes turned from bad to worse. Much worse. Raymond's shoulders slump. Mother's vision for a rebuilt, revitalized walled city fell to ruin. It only took a few years for the trapped toxic chi to turn a brand new housing development into a hellish slum. Why didn't you turn it off? I couldn't. Something happened. Part of the malfunction. We couldn't turn it off. Then why didn't you blow it up? Wrap it up in C6 and turn it into a scrap heap? Mother refused. Whose turn turns icy cold. Why? I never found out. She wouldn't tell me. She would only say it wasn't worth spending the additional resources to figure out how to fix it, or even how to turn it off. Words start spilling out of the old man. She sealed off the maintenance room. Our engineers poured a sarcophagus of thick concrete around it, so no one would ever find it, ever find out what we had done. Then she wrote off the project as a business loss and moved on like nothing ever happened, right? Yes. His face flushes and he fidgets with the gauze bandage on his head. After that, I left Hong Kong, started a new life in Seattle. I found you two. You should have stayed, tried to do something about it. Wu grimaces, disappointed. You are a coward, Raymond. Yes. Raymond stands up straight, takes a shaky step towards Wu. Yes, Duncan. I was a coward. And the guilt, the burden of my cowardice, gripped me like a vice that never loosened. It's eaten me from the inside for 20 years. Well, big whoop. It's killed a whole bunch of people, too. Licks his lips, tries to breathe, and then the nightmares began. Horrible. Still, I kept working on the problem, night and day. Oh, I guess he was trying to do something about it. That's the work that kept you in the study until all the hours of the morning? It took me years, even after you left, to make the connections, find what to do. But I did. I figured it out. And still, the nightmares intensified until they became unbearable. I knew I had to come back, fix what I had done. That's why I contacted you, to help me see it through. Wu mumbles something, but all you can make out is the word coward. What about the rip in reality we saw in our vision? Raymond's voice flattens. When the machine malfunctions, when the circulator became stuck in astral space, it lodged in another domain. He sways his lips. Sways, and his lips begin to tremble. And something lived there. Not good. The old man begins to drift. After 20 years of constant force, the circulator finally began tearing astral space, created a rupture in her domain. He begins rocking in place. And now she's pushing through. And now she's pushing through. And now she's pushing through. Yeah, she's pushing through all right. Wu snarls at his foster father. The queen with 1,000 fucking teeth. A thing you brought here, Raymond. Raymond stops his rocking, becomes fully lucid. He snaps back at Wu. I understand that, Mr. Wu. That's why I came back. I believe she's only partially here. She hasn't pushed all the way through yet. She's probing her new hunting ground. The emotional strain of his snap at Wu rattles him again. I know what to do now. How to extract the circulator, shut down the machine before she can fully manifest. Just get me to the center of the walled city, to the fortune engine. I will do the rest. Please, help me. Help them. Okay. All these ways to say yes. The horrible one. That machine has caused unspeakable misery. It needs to be shut down. Whatever misery the machine's causing is nothing compared to what's going to happen now. Decker's eyes will open wide, more white than iris. And it's not just a thing in the arcade. It's a Yama King, a demon goddess. Breathing becomes faster, shallower. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can go back in there. We're trapped is, we can't run, and believe me, I want to. It's all I've been thinking about. The Rat Shaman's shoulders rise with tension, but the APB is still out on us, and those visions, I get a feeling they're not going to stop unless we make them stop. And that fragile old man's the only way to do it. We gotta take him in there is. We gotta help him fix this. I, for one, wish to see this fortune engine. I am intrigued. Ractor's pale eyes glint. I willingly glow. Fuck off, Ractor, you piece of shit. What a garbage man. What a fucking garbage man. I am excited. What an interesting thing. Gaichu's face remains impassive, but his eyelids lower in anticipation. I have the opportunity to kill a god. Cannot allow the opportunity to pass unanswered. See, if you're gonna be selfish about it, at least you can be classy like Gaichu. I hate this country. I hate this life. Wu sets his jaw on hooks, his thumbs in his belt. He stares evenly at Raymond, his voice cold. And I owe you, Raymond, and I'm not walking away from that. I intend to make us even. I'll help you fix your mess, or die trying. Now, choose which 3 people are going to go. Because you can't actually take everyone, probably. Fear grips the people streaming from inside the walled city. The storm isn't a typhoon. It's something else. Oh no, why are there all these dead people? I don't like any of that. Does this just say... Oh, okay, talk to the Triad Soldier. Huh. Oh, there's Raymond. Hi, Raymond. Oh, that's okay to go into the walled city, alright. So we gotta walk around before... Raymond and Wu stand near each other in the rain, staring at the walled city, not talking. Oh, everyone's here. The old man looks at you, worried but alert. You look like you have something on your mind, Ms. Wolf. Gonna be okay, Raymond? I don't think so. No. I am the product of aborted brain surgery. That, combined with all that has happened, I doubt that I will ever be okay. I have no idea when I will. He searches for the ground for the word break. Raymond touches the bandage on his head, and although I'm relieved that you rescued me before my memory was wiped, part of me grieves at the thought I could have been free from all this. I bet those people in the walled city wish they could be free from all this too. Indeed, but they are proof people can adapt to harsh circumstances. I will learn to live with this hardship like they have. Not comparable, Raymond. I think we're all learning a lot here. For example, Kate and I learned that you're a genius who can create magical machines. We learned you have a rich, powerful mother on the ruling council of Hong Kong who kidnapped you to reprogram your brain. And we learned that the 2 of you are responsible for the suffering of thousands. Pretty big score from my perspective. Did I get everything, Cade? Let him be, Duncan. Sure, I'll let him be. Right after we throw our lives away trying to undo whatever it was he did 20 years ago. Wheels on Raymond. Closes the gap between them. You realize you can't fix it, right, Edward? You can't erase 20 years of misery and suffering. The best you can hope for is to remove the unnatural part of it. Allow that horrible slum to be horrible without toxic chi or whatever you said. You're not going to push the make it all better button. We can stop it from getting worse. We can stop her. Oh right, let's not forget at the end of this road there's a demon goddess waiting for us, and I don't think she's going to be too sweet on the idea of us closing the door on her. No, I'll tell you one thing, I'm not going to be like him. I'm not going to run. Raymond cringes at that. He screws his eyes shut, trying to ward it off. Then he's still for a moment and his jaw sets. When he opens them again, his eyes are defiant, authoritative. I did what I did to help people, Mr. Wu, and when I couldn't help them anymore, I left, and I continued helping people in Seattle, in that teen center, and that slum I took you from? Or did you forget where you were from? Oh, I didn't forget, little man. How could I, with you reminding us of it every chance you get? How you saved a poor little Chinese boy. Lowers his head until it's inches from the old man's, after you ran from the thousands who looked just like him. My motivations for helping you aren't relative, Duncan. Points a bony finger at Wu, runs it up and down the arc towering above him. Look at you. The results are what counts. Wu doesn't pull back. He leaves his face a hair's breadth from his foster father. I know, Edward. Your motivations for building that machine aren't relevant here either. Wu cocks his thumb at the walled city, the throngs running from it in terror. The results are what counts. You two need to focus on the job at hand. We can deal with this later. You're right. Takes in the scene unfolding around him with grim determination. We need to do what we can do. Alright, we need to go talk to everyone, I'm guessing, before we leave. Let's go to Chrome Alley. Oh, a bunch of people hanging out in here. Well, that's nice. Reliable Matthew's here! Great. Chrome Alley is crowded with Huey residents, crushed into the bunker-like space. People you know, clutching their heads, crying, some bloody. Cade, I can't talk. I've got a whole bunch of... Ambrose falls silent, stares at you. For hell, Cade, you look like you've been through a train wreck. Hardcore cyber. Just show me your supply cabinet. I don't actually need anything. Now take the crap and go make it count for something. I need a metric shit ton of medical supplies and no questions. You need anything? Yeah, get out there and do something. Can't even drink. I've got so many people coming apart at the seams. Nods to a couple of old men leaning up against the south wall, handing a bottle of rice whiskey back and forth. Deshi and JP are self-medicating on my behalf. Actually, there's something specific you can do too. Get maximum law off the street. I mean, docks, whatever. Or at least arm his ass. You got anything to arm him with? Me? Hell, I need everything I got to watch the door. Ambrose looks around at the clinic. Well, actually, I've got Matthew's drones in here, and the death machine up on the ceiling. Guess I do have something for law. Waldo arm swings over and reaches under Ambrose's chair. With a clack, it pulls out something black and metallic. An Uzi 3. Laser sights, folding stock, dripping a sling, and cloth ammunition patches. This is Raquel. She's got 2 spare mags in the pouches. Tell him not to shoot his foot off. Ambrose, what's with the crappy gun? What? The Uzi 3 is a solid gun once you rebuild it. I mean, if it's stock, it's a piece of crud, but that's just because they stamp them out like cupcakes. But Raquel here, she's a princess. Ambrose braced himself as if getting ready to sign away his soul. Go give law, my little princess. You got it. Alright, I got no more time for this. Ambrose fidgets, stares around the clinic. His eyes are wide. Go do your thing. I've got to do mine. Going back out. Godspeed, Cade. If you could do something to stop my neighborhood going to hell, that'd be rock solid. Matthew seems folded in on himself. He has a shell-shocked look. His head hangs forward, and he doesn't appear to see anyone, including you, despite the brilliant, toothy smile plastered across his face. You doing okay there? Huh? What? Beautiful? Oh yeah. Doing good. Great. Real good. Real. His voice trails off. Looks across the room. 2 old men leaning against the wall, sharing a bottle of whiskey. Wonder if I can get some of that. Matthew, I need a drone. Sure. I brought up security ones, in case Ambrose needed to pilot them. Blinks at the eyes, clearing for just a moment. A tsunami of abject terror floods them. I had to leave the others. Kwang Ha is gonna kill me. Look at all these sweet drones that I don't get to do anything with. Should we... Okay, maybe we should talk to the guy. I thought this was going to be the guy who lets us in. But I guess we can just try talking to the guy. Yeah, I'm guessing we're probably going to spend the rest of this stream talking to people. Five people, all reeking of triad, huddled together next to your crew, muttering among themselves and pointing at the towering slum. One of them notices you and pats another on the chest with the back of his hand. It's the man who's been guarding the walled city entrance since you arrived in Huey. He acknowledges you, a look of doomed determination on his face. Miss Cheng sends her regards. She told us to keep an eye out for you. Is there something Auntie needs? Miss Cheng wants to know what the hell is going on inside the walled city. She sent us to find out and report back to her. Triad shoulders hands shake. He sees you notice them and pulls them behind his back. She said that if we saw you heading in there, we should go with you. We'd have a better chance of staying alive. Well, she's right. The soldier's mouth freezes in a thin line. We can take care of ourselves, Westerner. Looks sidelong at his friends, but Mrs. Cheng said to follow your orders, so that's what we're doing. We need to provide for our families. A group of triads nod to each other in forlorn unity as they take the panic around them. The storm, the flood of people, the towering tenement, something else. A wave of something emanating from within. Do you feel that? Gabbett holds her stomach. Madness and Folly squeak their disapproval. It's like the walled city's bad breath or something. She groans. It's disgusting. I feel, I don't know, unclean just looking at the place. Like life has no value or something. Like there's just no point to anything. That's the toxic chi, and it is exactly the point. We need to get rid of it. Fix it at the source. If I can. Raymond stares at the walled city, taking it in for the first time. Breath hitches in his chest, but the old man grits his teeth in grim determination. The fortune engine is located at the heart of the walled city. That's where I need to go. I'll drop a marker in the center of the walled city on everyone's PDA. We should be able to weave our way through it to the machine. Raymond, what's the best route to take? The old man shakes his head painfully. Gauze bandage covering his new data jack catches a flash of lightning. 20 years since I stepped foot inside. Wasn't nearly this size then. No idea how to get there now. Only where we need to go. We can take advantage of the chaos. It may cover our approach in case someone is trying to stop us. We should split up. Keep Raymond back and out of harm's way. Look around, Gunshow. The whole place is in harm's way. It'll be safer if we split up. Cade leaves some of us to clear the way to the machine. Auntie's men can follow with the rest of us, escorting Raymond once the way is secure. Wouldn't Raymond be safer in one larger group? Yeah, but then we wouldn't be able to have 3 people. Higher chance of success this way. If we won't go in one group, 1 chance of success. But if the first team is killed or lost, the second could still find another route. Still have a chance. I don't think that actually follows, because the second one, it's either the second one gets there or it doesn't. It doesn't actually matter what happens to the first one. Both teams. Use your comm to stay in touch. We have no idea what we're going to face in there. I will be right behind you, Cade. Take care of yourself. It's not about me, Raymond. It's about all these people. If you want to help people, then stay alive. I need you to clear my path to the machine. Alright. We're not going into the walled city yet. Frederick looks desperate, intense, ready to erupt into violence at the slightest provocation. We gotta get through this. Whatever it is. Turns away, resuming his vigilance. Callum is obviously drunk. You need some drugs? Things are crazy outside our heads. Might as well be crazy inside your head too. I don't know, this is kind of sad. Nobody's got, I guess there better be epilogue dialogue after this, but I assume there will be. There was the last game, but kind of sad that there's no, you know, everything's going to hell and most of the people don't have anything to talk about. We don't even have a exposition of what actually, like, there's, you know, all these dead people in the streets. The world's going mad. I feel like my skull is coming apart. I mean, we gotta figure it out what happened, but I guess we have the little side quest. But our mind's eyes are blurry. Blood from a recent nosebleed speckles her upper lip. Cade Wolf, you need armor, ammunition, painkillers? She nods towards her son. Painkillers, talk to Callum. I wish Duncan could get the better sniper rifle. Not that I can afford it, because I don't have any money right now, because I spent it all, but... Now let's go talk to Maximum Law. Maximum Law! Maximum Law stands out in the rain, arms folded across his chest. His normal air of bravado and jitteriness is blown away like cobwebs. He exudes the aura of a granite block, or an anchor, abandoned by its ship and about to be overwhelmed by the ocean. Cade Wolf, sup? Shouldn't you bunker up? No! I'm sick of people asking. Juts his lower jaw. His VR goggles appear to be about to give up the ghost, but his feet are firmly planted. I'm not going anywhere. This is my boat, and my barge, and my techno-palace. I'm staying. Maximum Law, don't rabbit, yo. He is here to stay. Raises his clenched fist, then displays his fingers dramatically. Boom. You armed, Law? Ambrose wants to be sure you are, if you're staying out here. What? No, I was just rely on the neighborhood for protection. He looks around anxiously. Shit. I guess I can't rely on nothing now. Street Sweeper or Raquel the Uzi? Call Ermine Cafe and offer her 500 new yen for a street sweeper. For that price, she'd bring it out to you through a nuclear bombardment. Thanks, Cade. That's a good idea. I'll do it. Keep your head on a swivel. Yo, you too. There's Kindly's place, which is apparently closed up. Where the fuck is Kindly? Did she just run away? I mean, it's not even that we can click on the door and it says it's locked. It's just we don't have the option to interact with it, which kind of sucks. Reliable Matthew's obviously gone. He's in the Chrome Alley. Those guys are gone. Hope they're okay. Kind of weird that we don't know where they went. Let's go talk to... I can't remember her name. Crafty. Hey there. Oh, okay. She doesn't even have a response to any of this. She's just like, whatever. Still looking. I guess maybe she just hasn't looked outside. She's just stuck in her books, like figuring shit out. Let's see. Yeah, let's look what's on the computer. No unread messages. None of that. None of that. Okay. Everybody's gone, of course. Oh, Koshai's apparently here because they didn't remove Koshai. That's really funny. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to be up here. We can go talk to Spider Shen. I guess that might actually be it. We might just... I thought this was going to take longer. Be a bigger thing to go talk to people before we go, but... Shen is packing everything up into a series of crates. There's a sense of urgency around the monk, though you do get a nod as you approach. If you want anything, best make it quick. After all the shit that's been going down, I'm clearing out until things settle down. Okay. Well, never mind then. Thought we'd have to talk to people, but really didn't. Let's go back to Chrome Alley and see if we can tell Ambrose that we got him a gun. No, not you. Oh, okay. Yeah, this still is weirdly lacking in content for this section. But, okay. Let's go into the walled city. Alright, yeah, so this is, I guess, this is theoretically who's going ahead, or who's with us, who's in the first group. So Duncan's supposed to be in the second group, is what they said. So I will actually leave Duncan. I feel like we do not need a Decker. I don't know that. Like, she might actually be more useful just with her grenade launcher and mines than Gaichu, but probably Gaichu should be better. So I'll take this group. Alright, let's go. The typhoon pours down as the Triad soldiers fan out in front of you, leading the way into the Kowloon walled city. Raymond shuffles along, alert and intent. Although exhausted by all that has gone on, he drives himself forward and will not accept help from anyone. Wu watches the windows and rooftops, his rifle never leaving his shoulder. He occasionally risks a glance at his foster father, concern, frustration, and anger playing over his face like a slideshow. The walled city is worse than on your first visit. Even with the rain, you could feel something in the air. It's thicker now, and it clings to your skin like invisible filth. The miserable noises of slum life are gone, placed by something worse. The sounds of death, sounds of fear. As you round a corner, the group stops before heading in deeper. Okay. You get this gun. Wait, where did this gun come from? Well, I can't do anything with it. Okay. Guess we need to be... Don't really need those. Sure. Okay. Guess I'm full up. Wish I had more spells. You can't use these spells, right? No. Yeah, Rector doesn't really have... Gaichu? Oh, I can't see your skills. But I assume that you do not have rifle skills. Hopefully we can equip Duncan. Hopefully we get to swap when we actually get there, and then we can equip Duncan. I hope. I guess I should look at my karma. I don't know what I would do with it, though. I do have a lot. A decent amount. When do I get, Overwatch? Is that? I could try to get, I guess. Yeah, the only thing I could really think of is to try... Okay. This would give me Overwatch. That's basically what I could do. I mean, technically I can also just do this, even though we already have that from somebody else, but it only applies when you have them selected, which is annoying. I suppose I should probably have more HP. The inner walled city, which you've seen in your dreams, feels tame by comparison. The atmosphere is humid with the oppressive weight of despair. You could feel it bearing down on your shoulders, whispering for you to give up. Lie down, await your miserable fate. Your skin feels oily and unclean. We're finally here. Finally past the trash heap that encrusts this plate. Yeah, now he's back to this picture. Did they just, like, screw up? I don't know what's going on here. Reaches out and touches the Duraplast wall. Paint is long since chipped away, but what remains is enough to tell you that you're looking at the original exterior of the Kowloon walled city. It looks much sturdier than the ramshackle construction that has grown up around it. This is what Mother and I built, what was supposed to help people. All that we wanted was to help. Yeah, I still think that's bad and dumb. If that's not going to be... There's not going to be a twist there. Very poetic. Now let's move. I'm done with the talking. I don't want to spend a second longer in this place than I have to. Yellow Lotus 409ers scan the horizon. His head on a swivel. He's full of frenetic energy that can only come from pure terror and combat sims. Raymond doesn't move. He stands there staring at a painted section to his left. Tracing his gaze, you can see what he's looking at. It's faint, but it's there. A faded stamp of the Sang Mechanical Services logo. Even this is a nightmare now. Decrepit and rotten and falling apart. Squeezes his eyes shut. It was supposed to be a good place. A safe place. Yeah, how is that going to be profitable? Yeah, well, it isn't. And we all know whose fault that is, don't we? Her eyes flash daggers at your adoptive father. She wears her hate like a mask. Looks down at her, expressionless. Yes, and that's why I have to fix it. Cade, you need to clear me a path to the sarcophagus that surrounds the fortune engine. It will be at the center of all this. Please, please help me fix this. I can't do it by myself. I have my own reasons for walking into hell. Though. It's interesting to refer to it as sarcophagus, which obviously is... It makes sense as a term, but the analogy, like, the reason that it makes sense is not to, a sarcophagus, like a tomb, like, directly anyway. It's using the analogy to a nuclear sarcophagus, which is by analogy to the tomb. Like the Chernobyl sarcophagus. That's what it's... I'm pretty sure, I assume anyway, that that's, like, the reference being made, right? That's... pour concrete over the whole thing, which is interesting because it is yeah, I mean, basically this is a leak. Well, that's the plan. He reaches a hand towards you, pulls it back with a pained expression. Thank you. You cut a path like the man said. I'll go with kindly soldiers on the B team. We'll escort Ray via side streets, keep him safe until we can regroup. I'll get him there. Take care of yourself too, Duncan. Rolls his shoulders, cracks his neck with a pair of pops. Let's just get this done. Get there safe. Best of luck. She paused a moment considering, which is actually kind of impossible because of the whole bad luck machine thing, but you get what I mean. Break a leg? She glances back at you. Come on, Seattle. Got a filthy slum to save from an evil demon god. Also, I can't believe those words just came out of my mouth. Where'd they go? Okay. They just kind of vanished somewhere. Stop right there. Yes. Group of Yellow Lotus 49ers holding its entrance. Their leader, a dumpy female elf with chipped teeth and a bouffant hairdo, stumbles toward you. Why is she dumpy? You drop your guns and get down on the floor. She shakes her head from side to side as if trying to clear it. A pair of bloodshot eyes roll in their sockets without reason or purpose. Drop everything, or we'll gut you like pigs. Stand down. We're with kindly Chang. Chang? Chang! She gestures wildly with her rifle. A thin stream of blood traces its way from her left nostril down to her mouth. Her time is done! We have a new queen now! Screaming unintelligibly, she launches herself at you. Her cohort falls behind, swinging their weapons wildly and howling for blood. Okay. Great. Hi, guy without a gun. Well, that's a sniper. That's a problem. Alright, here's a good question. What do I do now without Duncan? Do we use... like, who does the damage? Oh, well, oh well. I didn't realize that actually also increases in movement, so he could have gone a little bit farther. Oh, you are out of turns. Okay, we'll just have to hope you're alright there. Where are you? Where's your actor? Oh, he's right there, standing out in the open. Okay, well, we'll just have to hope he does alright. Alright, that's fine. No adjacent targets. Wow. You missed! So, yeah, since we can't haste Koshai, which should honestly be what we would do if we could, we have to haste Gaichu. And hope the Gaichu is good enough. Alright, really? 53%? That seems terrible. Alright, well, you hit him. Gaining 1 strength. I guess you do that? You missed on your strength. I don't know what that means. I don't know how stances work. Is that a... Oh! Oh! Oh, also that's where his spit is. Alright, that guy's not dead, which is kind of annoying, but... Oh, whoops. Forgot that I only had 1 attack. Okay. That's fine. That's less fine. That hurts. Do you have the ability to heal me? can't see me. Okay. I'm gonna have to go up here after I do whatever I'm gonna do on my turn. Which is probably gonna involve doing this. Wow. Alright. I guess just shoot this guy once and then move. Okay, that's good. Koshai. Oh god, you're down to 1? Koshai, come on. Okay, you killed him at least. That seems fine. So didn't we haste you? Like, what happened to your haste, buddy? We did haste you. Oh, he lost AP to the, okay, that grenade or whatever. Sure. Sucks to be you, buddy. There we go. Great. This is going to be tougher without Duncan. And, I mean, it seemed like we could take Duncan, but all the dialogue was like, I'm going to go with Raymond, which made sense as a thing for him to do, so... Oh, lovely. There's a lot of people over here. Turret System Center. Dr. Ractor, any thoughts on this setup? It is rudimentary, poorly secured. His voice takes on a scolding tone. Shoddy handiwork all around. To be fair, this shouldn't come as a surprise given how quickly Sank's people must have thrown this up. Now, if they were really smart, they would have entered... What I meant was, can you do something to make it so that this turret doesn't shoot us in the face? Yes, of course. Rerouting it to unleash hell and Sank's security force would be a trivial matter. Wouldn't take me 5 minutes. He raised an eyebrow with a smile. Would you like me to do that? No option to say no. A few months later, Rector is the turret rewired. If any seeing security personnel show their faces, it will fire on them instead of you. Why would they be trying to push your way forward through the... I did not do any such thing. Through the piles of filth, through the narrow gas-machine buildings, ducking under exposed sewage pipes and battered ductwork. Suddenly, you're through it and out the other side. A slender woman stands a few meters in front of you. Extravagant coat hangs over a delicate frame, the hood pulled low over her face. She's facing you, but you can't make out her features. I'm very confused by how this narrative works here. Behind her, another woman approaches at a trot. She's wearing ballistic armor, and she has her weapon drawn. The insignia that's been emblazoned under her shoulder pad is familiar to you, saying, "Hey, you there!" She shouts at the hooded figure, her voice full of self-important pomp. "You heard us. Clear the area. Do it now. The inner blocks are off limits to non-saying personnel." Is that our vampire friend? The hooded figure turns to face the approaching guard. My apologies, I got a bit lost. I'm not really familiar with this area. Her tone is silky smooth and perfectly even. Almost hypnotic. Yes! That's okay, but she blinks, shakes her head to clear it. Her jaw clenches and you watch her eyes refocus. She shoulders her weapon. Don't you try that on me. You make one more sound and I'm gonna... With emotion that's too quick to follow, the figure lashes out, grabbing the saying guard around the waist. She bats the startled woman's weapon away with her other hand, lunges forward, and sinks her teeth into her neck. The The spray of arterial blood fills the air. The guard's body goes limp. Hooded figure lets the saying security officer's body crumple to the floor. She sweeps back on her hood and dabs at her lips with a handkerchief. Kufang! Pleasure to see you again. Pleasure's all mine. You're right on time, by the way. She turns the square of embroidered fabric in her hand and continues to blot the blood off her lips. Apologies for the mess. It's like eating soup dumplings. The liquid winds up getting everywhere, no matter how careful you try to be. Did not expect to hear your voice again, Queen of Repulse Bay. Not since we concluded our lessons. What are you doing here? Why, I'm here to help you, of course, and to bask in the misery of the walled city. She shrugs, half smiling. It's quite intoxicating, you know. The poisonous energy of this place, and of the being at the center of it all. I'm surprised you can't feel it yourself. Well, good to see you as well, Kufang. You seem to be doing well. She glances down at the body, gives it a nudge with the toe of her boot. I get by. In any event, let's get down to business. I have a question for you. The thing that has arrived here, this Yama King, to use the local parlance, what are your intentions for it? What do you want me to do? She smiles sweetly. What I want is an honest answer. If I wanted to hear my own thoughts fed back to me, I'd ask one of my thralls. Goodness knows I have enough of them back at the Repulse Bay. So let's try this again. What do you intend to do with the Yama King, or Queen, I suppose, and the machine that brought her here? I'm gonna send it back to the hell that it crawled out of. Very good. In that case, I will help you. The energies that your Yama King secretes are quite delicious. I can only imagine they will become more so the moment of her death. That's how it works with blood. Why would this be any different? I'd be honored to have you fight by my side. Fuck yes, I would! Great. Sure. Why not? Let's bring the bipedal leech on board. What's the worst that could happen? Shut up, Gobbet. This is a brilliant plan. I am a ghoul, a despised cannibal, and yet I have not attempted to eat anyone on this team in all of our time together. Kufang will be much the same. If you cannot trust her, trust me. I have no problem running with a vampire. Let's get this party started. She claps her hand together, smiling. Very good. This is gonna be fun. I got an achievement. Yes. For having Gaichu and her. Oh yes, she's in the squad. Race human. A little. Let's see here. She has like no skills. I guess she has unarmed. That's all she needs. And a lot of hit points. Also, she has higher dodge than she has quickness. How's that work? Oh, man. That's good shit. I'm so excited. This is what I wanted. I was all like, oh, but where's our vampire friend? Why didn't she come back to help us in the last mission? Because she's helping us on this mission. Fuck yeah. Okay, I guess we gotta go talk to this person. Yellow Lotus Red Pole. A lithe orc with prominent jaw stands here, growling. Her neck tattoos mark her as a red pole in the Yellow Lotus, and the patches on her vest call her out as a resident of the Lotus Den. What you want to bet that's Bao's replacement? Looks like the type. A smaller, lankier man cowers before her, his hands clasped in supplication. A group of Yellow Lotus 49ers stand clustered around them, smirking, their weapons drawn. The Triad Ganger leans forward, puffing out her chest and flexing. Her muscles bulge. You heard me, dog. You wanna live? You give me the shit. Otherwise I'm gonna rip off your fingers and shove them down your throat. His eyes dart from the Ganger to Ganger before coming back to rest on the red pole. Please, Song. I can't give you what you're looking for. There are plenty of people in the walled city who have a lot more to steal than I. She begins to stalk forward. With each step she counts down. 5, 4, 3... Raises his hand, bows his head. Look, I don't want any trouble. I've got no quarrel with you, and I don't have any. She takes another step. 2. Hey, back away from him. She looks up from with a start, her focus broken. A moment later, the surprise on her face is replaced with an arrogant sneer. You're making a big mistake, woman. Lucky for you, I'm busy. You know what's good for you. You'll turn and run right now. Your call. Listen, how about I give you some scratch and you lay off the guy? You think I want money? This place is falling apart all around us. New yen ain't worth shit. It's deep in the well. It's deep in the wall. Well, I don't have 1,000. If you say so. Walk away, woman, and don't let us see you here again. What? What just happened there? I think I'll just put you in the ground instead. As long as they don't get to fire first. Oh, there's a guy back there. Also possibly that. Oh, that is a person. Wait, no, it's not. That's a friendly. Okay, there's friendlies. We got friendlies. Wait. Are they friendlies? Oh, no. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Well, I thought that was the guy that they were harassing. I'm so confused. Also, we're like surrounded by people. Okay, what has she got here? Unarmed combat. She can disarm. She can roundhouse kick. She can rip armor. She has vampire fangs. She has bite, which is basically the same as Gaichu's. She has rip, which is a more powerful version of Gaichu's. She also has noxious spray, breath. That's pretty good. How big is that? Oh. I guess it just does it to one person. Okay. Well, who are we gonna attack here? If we want... trying to figure out where we go to actually, like... If we want to cover... Do we need to kill these guys? Maybe kill that guy? Could get over there. Okay, probably go over here then. No! Fuck! Oh, that's so annoying! That's so annoying! I was trying to click on this. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. Okay, well, in that case... Whoops, I meant to use this. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. That's fine. Missed, okay. Didn't deal a lot of damage there. That's good. Good. Great. Oh, this person's still alive. I was like, who is still alive? No, fucking, I mean, that was my fault, but... Ugh. Alright, I can aim guide you, which is what I was trying to do. Nice. Also, it's haste guide you. Shoot her! Oh my god, Raptor actually hit it. Oh, it was that guy back there. Okay. Then why did that shaman heal her? Shaman nods his head in gratitude. Thank you for your help. But what are you doing in the walled city at a time like this? Looks you up and down, his head unconsciously rises to stroke his beard as his thoughts turn. I'm here on business. His eyes narrow, suspicion obvious. I see. Enough about me. What's your name? I'm sorry, but now isn't the time for us to be sharing personal details. Wait, I know you. I've seen your name on bounties posted around Shadowland. You're Dimilanta, right? His back stiffens at your comment. He looks anxious and sweeps his hand over his short dark hair. I didn't realize word of my bounty was so easy to stumble across. Bad news for me. I'm in a pinch. Shakes his head. No, more like a vice. Made it my mission to bring down the corpse, but with the bounty on my head, it's getting harder and harder to dodge the people who want to cash me in. That's why I'm here in this shithole of a city. Corporations have to pay for what they've done. Searches your face, his eyes bleeding. Please don't turn me in. As far as I'm concerned, we never met. You see his whole body relax as relief floods through him. He musters a tired smile. Thanks, stranger. Seen anything strange? His brow furrows as he considers the question. Now that you mention it, I noticed the locals acting sort of off. Some are wandering around in a daze, others are having tantrums, and a few of them were even wailing on officers like crazed animals. Thought they might just be pissed about their homes being invaded, but there's something in their eyes. Please just start breaking his statement. No, it's probably nothing. The city's under fire. People are probably just confused and lashing out. Still, be careful around civilians. They're starting pretty tight right now. Looks like you're packing quite a few items in there. I'm looking to buy. Can I see what you got? Go ahead. At this point, they're mostly liabilities. You can help me out by lightening the load. What do you got? Oh, medkits. Alright. There were people back here to talk to as well. Local grocer, a medical vendor. A tall, well-groomed man with jet black hair leans casually against his fruit stand. His hard features suggest that he hasn't smiled in a long time, but his demeanor isn't cold, only cautious. He appears less interested in watching his wares and more interested in watching people. The man sees you approach and speaks, his inflection smooth and careful, not at all like fruit vendors. Fresh fruit? You here to buy? You're a runner. I can tell by how you hold yourself. He studiously observes his surroundings before returning his gaze to you. Name's Yang, but people around here call me Steel Drake. I'm trying to stay on the down low, so I'd appreciate it if you keep your voice down. Let's not make our backgrounds public knowledge, alright? Why lay low? I pulled a job, and I'm still under some heat. Got to clean the new yen and fed some of the gear I nabbed. Wall City is the best place to do that and stay out of sight. Sounds like you have quite the extended inventory. A moment. I only sold my best goods to like-minded individuals, and I do believe you're deserving of such. Turns to his stand and with a click hits a hidden switch. What originally appeared to be a bit of apples now slowly slides up from the counter, revealing, just beneath the counter, a handful of guns, explosive, and other wicked gadgets. Just what I need. Let's have a look. I do not need any of these, but I'm curious what he sells. So, guns. He is a gun vendor. Hmm. Let's talk to the medical vendor. A scrawny woman in ill-fitting clothing stares at you, sizing you up. She clutches a bulging plastic grocery bag to her chest. You got new yen? Need meds? Squeeze your grocery bag tighter. I got drugs and need new yen. Maybe we can make a deal. You should probably get out of here. Bad things are going down, and it's gonna get dangerous. Brow furrows. This isn't news. It's always dangerous in the walled city. It's gotten a lot worse. There's a bona fide demon god in town, and she's driving people nuts. Leaving would be a really good idea, lady. I'm just saying. I can't leave. I have nowhere else to go. Even if I did go wandering around outside, I'd probably either get sent back or killed. Outsiders don't like us much. She licks her lips, looks down at her bag. I know the walled city. I know how to lay low. I'm gonna hang right here, and I'm gonna be fine. Have it your way, but don't say that I didn't warn you. I won't. Now, you want meds or not? It's quality stuff, straight from the Lotus End. I got jabs, I got inhalers, I got pills. Oh, it's the medical vendor. No, she does sell just medics. She doesn't sell any drugs. Alright. I mean, any, like, combat drugs. So this guy also just sells... I'm kind of surprised this guy doesn't sell anything besides... You ever think about what's happening in the city? Not much. Just things are bleak, and I'm doing my best to stay out of it. But there are saying officers, triads, and residents everywhere. It's like swimming through people soup. I don't know why. Just thought something big must be going on to warrant all this madness. Yeah, he only sells medical stuff. It's weird. Kind of seems like he should be selling, like, spells. Alright, so... Looks like... Unless there's anything over here. I don't even know if we could actually get over here. Oh, we can. But no, there's not anything over here. Okay, next section. What time is it? It's late. Comlink buzzes. It's Raymond, still alive. Cade, what is your status? Your mother set up a cordon around the inner walled city. We just got through. Cordon? Oh my. How did you get through? We had to take them down. He lets out a sigh. Too much loss of life because of me. I didn't even, there was one guy. I guess there was a guy in a turret. We hacked the turret, and the other guy got eaten. Technically, I didn't tell anyone to kill him. It was unfortunate, but unavoidable. Please, Cade, try to avoid more casualties. You need to be careful. The nearer you draw to the fortune engine, the worse the astral disruptions will become. And make sure that when you reach... The call cuts out. Of course it does. A most inopportune moment to disconnect. Yes, it was, Gaichu. Let's hope what Raymond tried to share isn't vital to our plans going forward. Can we re-establish contact? Gaichu shifts his weight. At this point, the only thing we can do is move forward. Lead the way. Walled City's mid-ring stands tall before you. Looks even worse than what you just trekked through. A jumbled nightmare of crumbling buildings and exposed wires. A terrible sense of deja vu washes over you. Put one foot in front of the other and press further inside. So my thought, I'm trying to decide whether I stop now, which is a little bit early, half hour early, because I don't think I'm going to finish it in a half hour, but, I mean, I don't think there's, 3 hours left, but I'm worried that, I mean, because I started later as well, so I'm just kind of worried that if I try to go push on and finish like I normally would, I'm just going to be really tired. And I don't know how long it's actually going to take. Okay. Oh, it's over there. And this is access the center. Okay. We'll just save. And, if it's only like an hour, oh well. If we come back on Tuesday and it turns out to be not very long, oh well. That's what happened. So, I think I'm just going to stop. Okay. I did just save, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Thanks everyone for joining me tonight for Shadowrun Dragonfall. We will, I would assume 100% finish the game next week. I can't imagine, unless there's a really big twist, but this feels, obviously is set up as the finale, so. I guess, yeah, because we'll have to go around after the end of the game, after we finish and talk to everyone, I assume. We'll probably have and if we do have a ton of time, we also have that epilogue campaign we gotta play anyway, so we can just start it. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine then. Okay, that's a good plan. Alright. So yeah, I should be back next Tuesday to finish the main campaign of Dragonfall. So yeah, I will be gone Wednesday and probably Thursday. And I'll hopefully be back on Friday to stream Pathologic. Kind of missed some streams of that, but I do want to. Obviously, I want to keep going. I really, really like that game. It's just been busy, and I am gone this weekend, and actually the next weekend after that as well. I would like to still try and find time to do Sam and Max at some point, especially since I missed this weekend. I ended up being busy. So I don't know, maybe on a Thursday I can find some time for that, because those aren't also probably not going to be full 3 hours, because the Sam Max games, at least the next episode, I think is still pretty short, like the last episode. The one after that, so we're going to play episode 3 as the next one. The one after that, episode 4, is Abe Lincoln Must Die, which is like the best episode. So I want to get to that, but we'll see. Anyway, the schedule is also below the stream. A lot of these streams are starting later, like around 8 Central rather than 7. Mainly due to Nick streaming a lot on a regular schedule, so I've kind of been going down there. But yeah, still trying to do the schedule. Yeah, so I appreciate everyone who hangs out, chats. It's a lot of fun for me. I hope it is fun for you, and I hope that you join me again in the future. Good night.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together
In the box.
and now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. until we meet